Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Passive Income Grad. And this is your daily update on what Ark Investing has done throughout their portfolio. Starting with their universal action, they sold all of their Salesforce stocks from all of their ETF profiles. It seems that they've lost confidence in Salesforce. Interestingly, in their FinTech Innovation ETF, they added about 7 million Hong Kong dollars and 12 million Japanese yen. Ark Investing might be preparing for the collapse of the dollar to some degree, or perhaps they know something about these countries and the strength of their economy that we don't know. This is the first time I've seen Ark Investing put money, currency, into their profiles. Moving on to the Genomic ETF. Ark Investing sold all 9,000 shares of cellular biomedicine, which is an interesting choice considering it's been going up. It seems that despite their recent success, Ark Investing doesn't have confidence that the success will continue. They also sold all 207,000 shares of Vertex Pharmaceuticals. The company's been on a downtrend since about mid-October and hasn't been performing that well over the year overall. They also sold all 250,000 shares of Xilinx, an American technology company that develops highly flexible and adaptive processing platforms. The company was on the uptrend today and has been on the uptrend for most of the year. And actually going all the way back to 2017, the company has shown an increase in profits. However, Ark Investing has removed all of their shares of Xilinx. Probably most interesting of all is that in replacing all of these shares that have been sold in the Genomic ETF, they added 350,000 shares of Repair Therapeutics. This company has not been doing that well over the past month. Although to be fair, it only entered the stock market back in June. It seems that Ark Investing believes this is a better investment than other companies that continue to be increasing in profit. This might be one that you consider adding. Moving on to the Innovation ETF, Ark Investing has more than doubled their shares of Dewey International Holdings, going up from 1.5 million to 4.2 million shares. Dewey International Holdings is a Chinese company. It's done decently over the past year. Moving on to the Next Generation ETF, Ark Investing has added for the first time 350,000 shares of Agora Inc., which is also a Chinese company. Today the shares were doing quite well. As we look overall, it looks like the stock only entered the market back in June. So Ark Investing seems to be accumulating more and more shares of Chinese companies, ones that have just recently entered the market, and selling companies that have been profitable over the past 3 years. Moving on to the Netflix, they've added an additional 30,000 shares, which is interesting considering the controversy that has happened recently around cuties that has given a decent dip into the stock, going down from 554 down to today at 488. Ark Investing may be expecting the public to get over their anger over the somewhat pedophilic Cuties movie. Well, that's it for today. Of the stocks that Ark Innovation bought, I found the most interesting that they continue to buy Dewey International Holdings. They've been increasing this stock day after day. And also, Repair Therapeutics. They sold other pharmaceutical companies in favor of this one, even though the stock hasn't been doing that well. It seems that they might have some insider information, or they just did an analysis that makes them believe that Repair Therapeutics has some sort of edge over its competitors. So these two, Repair Therapeutics and Dewey International Holdings, are in my mind the two most interesting stocks to consider buying today.